The ZeroStack solution has powerful yet simple tools to speed deployment and time to resolution for all of your application and development needs. One of those tools is the ZeroStack App Store. The ZeroStack App Store has a wide variety of applications ready to deploy and also ready to be customized to your liking. Here, we'll go into deploying a simple application through the ZeroStack App Store. In this example, we'll deploy a sample WordPress application. Our WordPress application contains a template that orchestrates the delivery of the application and the creation of all necessary underlying virtual machines in order to support it. Here, we can see the Heat template, which is crafted to do just those automated tasks that we need in order to have a fully stood up application ready to configure for our liking. First, we have to select an application by clicking on the Import to My Library. That will download the executables and the script template in order for us to customize it and actually deploy into our environment. We've already done it in this example, so now we'll go ahead and select deploying the application. But first, let's inspect it. We can actually edit the template to change parameters inside of its streaming delivery. This is essential when you want to clone or duplicate, making many different versions of an application. It's highly customizable either by altering the script directly or by importing a pre-made script or loading one from a URL if you have it. For the sake of this example, let's go ahead and deploy the application as is from the App Store. When we enter the application to deploy it, we'll go ahead and fill in certain parameters. Some of those parameters might be the application name, which will determine the VM prefix names, and also other variables such as passwords, user accounts, the size of the VM, and the underlying OS image that we'll use for its deployment. Also, if we need to plumb the application so that it can talk with other VMs or with the outside world, we can add the necessary network and security configuration to make it talk and make it usable and accessible from the outside for management or for the application to service end users. We'll now hurry through the installation of the application and go directly to the deployment phase. We can view details of the application while it's deploying. We can see the creation of all the services, the scripts running for installation, and the creation of the underlying virtual machines. When the application is implemented, we can inspect the particulars of the deployment, such as IP addresses, logging of all events involved in the creation, and inspect the underlying services and the virtual machines. Easy cleanup of applications you want to get rid of is included by merely going to the app window and deleting the application. That removes all security settings, all underlying VMs that run it, and all configuration information for the application in one go. You can also examine the underlying VMs that support that application and manage them as you would any other VM in the ZeroStack solution. Security is key in the ZeroStack solution, but we also want to make it easy to deploy applications. Therefore, when deploying an application, all the necessary security configurations as far as protocols are concerned are taken care of for you. When you delete an application, we clean up after ourselves, removing those security settings. As we can see here in the screen, all of the appropriate ports are opened for WordPress, such as port 80 and 443 and the MySQL management and communications ports. We also have the ability to get IP information about the application, and we can navigate to it just to ensure that our application deployed properly. And there it is, a fully stood up WordPress application ready to configure. It's part of the flexibility and the power of the ZeroStack Cloud solution.